Hey guys, it's me, JC. Last week I uploaded a video unboxing the Xiaomi AirDots suit. If you haven't watched that already, I'll leave a card up here so you can check it out. Today we're going to be talking about the full review, sound comparison, and how to fix the pairing issue that you guys might encounter in the future. Before we start the review, there are just some details you guys should know first, and let's start off with the name. The Xiaomi AirDots suit. Yes, it is not just Xiaomi AirDots. Xiaomi AirDots is another product that Xiaomi will be releasing next year. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Xiaomi AirDots suit. If you guys think that the AirDots looks familiar, it's because Xiaomi released a similar product earlier this year, which is just a Bluetooth headset. Also, the AirDot has a master-slave relationship, meaning you have to connect to the correct pair in order to get them working on stereo. In this case, the right is the master and the left is the slave. The last thing you should know is that the quality and volume highly depends on what device you are connected to. In this review, I used the Xiaomi Mi Max 3, but do note that I also tested it with my laptop and I have noticed it was a bit louder compared to the phone. I would just like to add that the first unit that I received experienced a problem. The left bud was not producing any bass, so I had to request a replacement. Now let's go ahead and talk about the full review. I have been using the AirDots for over a week now, and one of the strongest points is the battery. I have only charged it twice in the first week that I've used it. First was when I got it, and the second was the third day, so you can say that the battery is actually really good. I have tested the buds and listened to it for 3 hours straight, and I can say that it holds up to the advertised 3 hours of listening time. I haven't really actually tested how many times the case can charge the buds, since I have to return it back to the case whenever I'm putting it in my pocket. But I can say that the case really has a long battery life. I have used it for more than 3 days with no charge, and it has been charging the AirDots since. Second thing is the audio quality. Now at first I didn't really like the sound quality of this one, but when I tested the i10 TWS, I was convinced that this was one of the better ones out there. Compared to the i10 TWS, I would recommend you get this one for the sound quality. The bass is a bit more punchier and the vocals are a bit more defined. Sound isolation is also one of the biggest differentiators since the AirDots has an earplug design compared to the i10 TWS. The other thing that I like about the AirDots suit is there is no latency when you're watching videos. But if you're playing games, I suggest you stick to the wired earphones because the AirDots suit has a very noticeable lag when you're playing games. I have only tested it with Clash of Clans, but there is really a noticeable lag when you're playing the game. This could really have a substantial effect if you're trying to play fast-paced games such as PUBG Mobile. You can also access your voice assistants by long pressing the earbuds. This button is also used to answer calls, play, or pause music. Unfortunately, you cannot go to the next track or previous track using the buttons. Now let's talk about the things that I don't like about the AirDots suit. Even if it has great battery, one thing's for sure, it does not have a battery indicator. This is really crucial if you're always on the go and you have no way of knowing if you have any battery left. This happened to me the other day. I was on my commute, I was on my way home. I was watching some videos when suddenly the buds died. It was actually in the case for a reasonable amount of time for them to charge. But since there's no way of knowing if the case is out of charge, this experience might happen to you. The AirDots suit is now very infamous when it comes to its pairing issues. There will be a time when you cannot connect it on stereo. All you can do is connect it either left or right. Now the good thing is I have experienced this and I have also found a solution on Reddit. I have tested this myself and this was actually really effective. The first thing you have to do is unpair it with your phone. If you're done with that, make sure you put it back in the case and let it sit for a while. To start the reset process, all you have to do is get it out of the case, press and hold the button for more or less 20 seconds. You will wait for 2 blinking pink lights and that's it. After that, put it back in the case. Finally, you can go ahead and pair it with your phone. This should fix the problem. If not, go ahead and try it again and make sure you see the blinking pink lights. The other thing that I don't like about the AirDots suit is the delay on the buttons. Every time you press the button, there's at least a second of delay, which is really frustrating if you're just trying to play or pause your music. The other thing that I don't like about the AirDots suit is it's not for gaming. Like I mentioned earlier, there is a noticeable lag, even if you're playing games that are not fast-paced. Another thing that I don't like is that it uses a micro USB. This is highly subjective and depends on who you are. But if you're already carrying a USB Type-C cable, there's just another cable you have to bring. The other thing worth mentioning is even though it fits snugly in your ear, I highly suggest don't use it on workouts. It does not have any IP rating, so it is not protected against your sweat or maybe light rains. Another thing you guys should know is that the AirDots case and buds is a stain and dirt magnet. This is because the case is made out of a matte finish and it's also white, and the earbuds is made out of sticky kind of rubber, which is a stain and dirt magnet as well. Now, if only Xiaomi can offer this in black as well. Unfortunately, when it comes to comparing the AirDots with a wired earphone such as the Xiaomi Piston B4 Pro HD, there is not really much of a competition. With no question, the Xiaomi Piston B Pro will win every quality test. Now, this is actually unfair since the Piston B4 has triple drivers in each ear and it's also wired. You really can't compare it with that. But comparing it with the i10TWS, and it's a really different story. If you could get the Xiaomi AirDots suit for its SRP of $30, then go ahead, don't buy the i10TWS as the Xiaomi AirDots might offer a lot when it comes to quality. Also, compared to the i10TWS, the Xiaomi AirDots suit offers a better sound isolation, which means you will hear less external noise when you're listening to music. That's it for the full review of the Xiaomi AirDots suit. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you dislike this video, you know what to do. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that bell icon if you haven't already. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, don't forget to leave them down below. I'll try to answer them as much as possible. This is me, JC, signing out. For you guys watching out there, never forget to overachieve. Peace.